Hey there, Cupcake. Your father called me and told me what happened today. Well, not exactly. He told me that you're upset and hurting, and I should make my way back home to you as soon as I can. I didn't ask more in that sense. I wanted to hear what happened from you because I want you to know that I'm on your side. I have no one else's agenda in mind other than yours. You are my careful and I want to understand, so why don't you tell me what happened? Me, princess, yeah. It's been about 3 months since you last spoke to your parents. So what caused you to contact them? Hmm? Sure, baby. You can ask whatever you want. Do I think you're unkind and ungrateful? Well, where did that come from, my love? Hmm. Hold. First off, you're not unkind. You're the sweetest, most gentle and caring person I've met. You're so patient with everyone around you. You know, so composed. But why would you ask that, my love? Does that have something to do with you today? You got a call from Dad. He needed your help. So you went to visit him, finally breaking the no contact you had with them. Dad was very open and welcoming, but Mom wasn't home, so you hoped to get what you needed to do done before she made it back. But she came home, saw you, and the mood changed quickly. At first, it was alright, but when she made it again, he started making little comments like facial expressions. Bit by bit, she started to get to you. You felt like you were just there, being around her, making you annoyed. The way she looked at you or sounded when she spoke to you irritated you. You felt your head get fuzzy, felt words, sentences became harder and harder to form. You got overwhelmed by that frustration. But that's usually not you. You're usually calm, patient, and composed with everyone else but her, right? You tried talking to her about it, asking her to stop with the looks, stop with the underhanded statements or questions that felt like a trap. That's when she started calling you an ungrateful and bad child, calling you names and telling you she regrets seeing your face and said you ruined her day by reminding her how much of a grateful child she has. Baby, let me try to tears my love. No, 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 cry my love. It's alright, you're hurting, and you're not overreacting. I promise you, you aren't overreacting now, and you weren't overreacting earlier either. I know You're not, because what you're experiencing is a stress response. You've spent so many years building up these walls, trying to be strong. You've spent so much time trying to win over your lover's love and approval, constantly feeling like you're never good enough, like nothing you do can make her happy. You, truth is, my love, you're exhausted emotionally. You've been trapped in a home for years where you felt like you needed to win over your mother's love, so you do everything in your will. You overachieve, you overperform, you add more and more to your list. Maybe if I did this perfectly, or I took place in that, or maybe I went there for this. You spent so much time trying to win her over, and every time she made you feel like you were never right, never good enough, never worked harder, never did enough, never was enough. When you finally got out of that environment, you finally learned what it was like to live in peace away from them. All your mind was at peace. Because of your big, warm, beautiful heart, you decided to go back and try again for your dad. But mother reminded you that you may have changed and healing, but she hasn't and won't. So, no, just because you've been avoiding them, that does not make you cruel or wicked or nasty or whatever she told you today. You're just exhausted, my love. You're exhausted from trying to be this good, kind hearted, loving, open minded, gentle, sensitive, and cheerful person in a place that never saw you as those things. So, no, you're not a bad person nor a bad child. You're someone who's made it out of a war zone filled with nasty things, nasty habits, and cruel parents who made you shoulder a lot of things at a young age, so that now as you're older, you don't want to deal with it, and you shouldn't have to. You did nothing wrong today, and you should not apologize. I'll call your father and tell him that I spoke to you and that you're doing better. But you won't be reaching out to them anymore. If he wanted to reach you, he will have to call him and mother. He shouldn't call you or reach out to you unless it's to apologize for the way she's treated and has been treating you. Of course, my love, I will always have your side and always be by your side. No one can change the way I see you because I know the real you, and you're the sweetest, most kindest, most loving person in the world, and I'll love you forever.